Welcome back all. Thank you, Jenny, for being our host for the first lap. This is a Urantia, so hey, the baton has been passed on to Africa from Europe. Now we're in Africa. So welcome once again to our Youth Urantia. The theme is the fruits of the Spirit. And for the next lap, I'll be your host, yours truly. And we're going to have a wonderful time because there are lots of presentation from Africa, from the young readers in Africa. Yeah, I know there is that part when we're doing Urantia or conferences, we hear of the long-time readers and all, but today is all about the youth. So you've already seen some very interesting, very different stuff, and you're going to see more. So our next presenter, it's a lady, and she is from Uganda. Her name is Sharon Nakayizi. And Sharon lives in the Bwikwi district in Uganda. And that is along the banks of the river now. So much of Africa, as you can see, you've already started hearing about rivers and all that. So without much ado, I'm going to introduce you to Sharon Nakayizi. Sharon, if you're ready, you can speak and give us your wonderful presentation now. I would assist you do this.
Yeah, all right. Hi, everyone. I'm Sharon, Uganda. Thanks to meet all of you. Thanks to meet all of you. So I'm going to share a topic, experiencing the gift of the Spirit of truth in our lives. Wow, experiencing the gift of the Spirit of truth in my life, in your life, in each and everyone's life. A Urantia Book reader from 2020. So the Spirit of truth in the Bible, it's the Holy Spirit, according to my understanding. So the so many fruits of the Spirit, as in the Urantia Book, 34, 630. As I'm going to be sharing with you a few of them, much as the Urantia Book has more than 4.
Hello, Sharon, are you there? Can you hear us? Yes. Hello, Sharon? Hello, Sharon, we can't hear you. If you have to check your set. Jenny, can you hear?
I cannot hear her.
Okay, there seems to be a problem. Let me see if I can. Okay, sorry about that. It seems as if we have a little hitch. I'm thinking Sharon have lost internet connection or so. We'll try and reach Sharon as soon as we can. So please bear with us. Hello. Yeah, we're back, I think. Yes, Sharon, are you back?
Yes.
Okay. You lost internet connection, I guess. So sorry, I have to share your screen again, and then you can continue from there, okay?
All right.
Okay, we were here, right? You just started your presentation. So if you're okay, you can proceed now, okay?
Okay. So next, Collins. Yeah. Paper 34, 6, 13. The consciousness of the spirit domination of the human life is presently attended by an increasing exhibition of the characteristics of the spirit in the life reactions of such a spirit-led motto for the spirit. So the fruits of the spirit are love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. So here I'm going to talk about the infinite goodness as one of the fruit of the spirit. So in Urantia Book, as um, you love yourself as you love yourself as you love others as you love yourself, and Jesus also wants us to be like that, loving others, sharing with them, staying in harmony with them. So without only humanity can save humanity. So you need me, I need you too. So infinite goodness, all the Urantia Book readers, we should have that mind, and we should care for our own selves, our own soul, not stressing ourselves, always being positive, appreciating what is within our means, not worrying over nothing. Collins next. Next, Collins. Yes. This is the fruit of the spirit and selfishness. Oh, being generous. According to me, we should be generous, and we should wish each and everyone goodness, like wishing each and everyone harmony. When someone maybe get something good, get somewhere better than you wish that person well and good. Next. Yeah. Courageous reality is one of the fruits of the spirit in us. According to me, we should be courageous, and we should be courageous and loyal to each and every one. 3, Paper 3512, as it tells us, no, courageous, like, if maybe someone that your elder or someone has done something that is not maybe pleasing you, and that someone is recognized, and what you should be courageous to talk about it or tell that person, because we need to be happy and like sharing goodness. So if someone is pressing you, you don't need to keep quiet, because you will not be happy. So courageous reality is one of the fruits of the spirit that we need to have as the Urantia book readers. Next, Collins, yes. So because of time, and I see my time is elapsing, of sincere fairness. In African context of fairness, the Karamojong homesteads are like those ones. Yes, you can't stay as these people if you're not in harmony, if you're not at peace, if you're jealousy, if you're unselfish, you're selfish. You cannot stay like this. So we need to be sincere. Judges out there need to be sincere. Fathers, mothers, you need to be sincere. In each and everything we do, we need to be sincere. And we, as Urantia book readers, we should put a difference in our communities as we sincerely judge others fairly. Next. Yes, in my conclusion, the spirit of truth purifies the human heart and leads to reception, formulate a life purpose single to the evil of God and welfare of men. So we need the spirit to dwell in us, according to me, and we need to allow it perform its like its work within us, and we should encourage others, and like we stand in for others and bear all these fruits as Urantia book readers. So as Urantia book readers, I really thank you for your time, and I thank you for listening to me. Sharon from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Any questions?
All right, so thank you, Sharon, and the floor is open. Anyone that has a question or a thought to share on Sharon's presentation, this is the time. We still have quite an ample time. In fact, we have about 15 minutes. So anyone who wants to share or ask Sharon a question about her presentation, anything you wanted to maybe throw a light on, you can do that. Is there any question currently? Jenny, you can help me if there's somebody's hands up.
Yes, we have two hands raised. One is Bahati and another is April Helen.
Okay, so since we just had a lady do a presentation, I'll give it to April Helen first. April Helen.
Thank you, Ms. Sharon. I thought it was wonderful that you pointed out that different cultures, and so I'll take that further, every single person has a different perspective on what each of these means. However, as we bear more fruit and recognize it in each other, they may have similar, and my intuition is that they bear similarly and they feel similarly, and ultimately what Moria from Netherlands helped us to remember what the definition of love is: the desire to do good to others. So I really appreciate and would love to see your face, yet I know that you're only calling in because of internet. I'm glad that Ugandan internet and cell is working a little bit better so we could hear your presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, April Helen. And like you mentioned, we are improvising because of internet problems in Africa and Uganda situation too. We have to use audio on her presentation part, and then I assist with the presentation. But thanks for the follow-up. Next is it Bahati? Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you can hear me. I like the
yes,
way
we can hear you.
I like the way Nakayizi brought her assertions. Because when you compare Uganda, the spirit of truth, Uganda is multi-tribal. It has a lot of tribes. It has a lot of languages, and it is truth that has made most of us, or most people, to survive. So Sharon Nakayizi brought a good concept, how to experience the gift of spirit in truth in our lives. Because in most cases, when you come to northern parts of Uganda, where she comes from, they are Kalimajongs, they are truth. Then when you come to Western, they are Bachiga, they are Banyankole, they are Batoro, they are Bahima, they are Banyarwanda. So in this context, when you come to Urantia or Urantia book manual or Urantia concepts, it teaches us how to survive in such a tribes, in a lot of tribes, or in a lot of people or different people. How do you cope up with many different people? How do you socialize? How do you share happiness? How do you share joy? How do you share experiences? It is a basis for development, and with development, it starts with the mind, and with mind, you have to be peaceful. Then that's when the joy endures in our lives. I like Nakayizi Sharon's context, and the one that has aided in publishing this manual online. Thank you. I salute you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bahati. Any more questions or even thoughts someone would want to share further? Okay, Kat, in Uganda, I see your hand up. You have the floor.
Yeah, thank you, Collins. Well, I'm so impressed and pleased and humbled by the presenter and the subsequent comments that have come in. Well, one thing I've learned from the comments and the people that have reacted to the presentation that Sharon has properly shared is that I think we have universal, that the spirit of truth gives us universal qualities that cut across everybody, every one of us. That whether you are of a different tribe from mine, whether you are white or black, green or red, there's there are unifying qualities or unifying traits, character traits that bring us together. For example, love. We have loyalty, we have goodness, we have, all this. But in all this we are doing, we are seeing, like the previous presenter was giving us those quizzes. I noticed that loving service is one of the most unifying factor in bringing out this spirit, the spirit of truth in us. That as we serve our fellows, we share goodness, we share love and joy. And in that way, there's coherency and harmony and peace amongst us. Just as one of the slides of Sharon showed a cluster of homesteads and surrounding each other, which means you can't live like that if you're not in harmony or at peace with each other. So I thank you so much, the comments, and also Sharon for her sharing with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katz from Uganda. And thank you also, Sharon, for that wonderful presentation. This is a Youth Urantiathon, and I want to remind all our audience that these are young readers. In Africa, the youths span between the age of 16, 20, 30. Yeah, and I know on gatherings like this, we're used to seeing the 60s, the 50s, and all that. Some of these readers discovered the Urantia book not long ago, but they have derived so much inspiration from them. And thank you so much for that wonderful presentation, Sharon.